Right, final question. Exciting. There was, for me, there was one team that stood out over the weekend. It was
Tottenham weren't that good.
Tottenham was not, and even Chelsea, who had a good win against West Ham. It was Man U. Man U impressed me on Sunday down at Bournemouth. I think they defended brilliantly. They were set out fantastic. They always had six in the back line. They absorbed pressure, and then they did the job 3-1. One man stood out. It was Zlatan. Finally here in Premiership shores at the age of 34. Has he still got it? How good could he be this season, Jamie?
Yes, I think he has. He's going to score He's going to score a lot of goals in this team. And he seems to be clicking with Wayne Rooney, which is a big thing for them. How many can he get? He might reach 20. You never know. Mourinho teams aren't known for scoring that many goals. They tend to go a couple of goals up and then he'll shore it up. De Gea had a lot of saves to make still, and Bournemouth aren't a good side at home, which is the things that are tempering me a little bit, which is why I'm like, he should reach 20. Also, I think, interestingly, from that game, I think Fellaini had a good game. I think he's probably got a role to play for them this season.
Yeah, I mean, Mourinho traditionally does like a little bit of a scrapper in there. I mean, I was still surprised it was Fellaini over Carrick. Yeah, there's a lot of nice things said about Carrick from Mourinho.
Two starts in a row now for Mourinho.
Interesting.
It is an interesting one.
Who's going to be taking the penalties for Man U? Has that been established yet?
Fellaini.
Fellaini and then
unlikely.
De Gea.
No, it'll probably be Ibrahimovic. It's the kind of thing I'd imagine he's signed into his contract, and Rooney's always been rather unpredictable. Edo, over to you. Zlatan, the man, the myth, the legend. What do you think?
I have him in the 15 to 20 range, maybe leaning slightly towards 15, just because he has a tendency. Teams who play with Zlatan tend to play through him a lot, and Mourinho certainly didn't have any issue doing that when he was at Inter, when they were at Inter together, and then we saw that at PSG. Obviously, Ligue 1, but defences just didn't have the quality to play against a guy like that. In England, I think it will get to the stage where people maybe start putting a lot more effort into marking Zlatan. He'll be able to create spaces and passes and assists for other players. And what was really interesting about that game against Bournemouth was how even Martial and Rooney looked really composed. And the hope is that
they actually seemed like they were happy being the co-stars, the John C. Reillys of this team, and letting Will Ferrell do his thing, and get all the. They let the A-lister take the focus, and that's it. And Rooney, to me, looked very happy. He really did. His movement was good. He took his goal well, and they did look pretty pleased as a team. Andy, what do you think of Zlatan?
Yeah, he's good, isn't he?
He's not bad, is he?
Yeah,
this young.
Where did he come from, this fella? I think he's good for 15 to 20 goals a season. I agree with you, Jamie. They don't, Mourinho teams don't tend to score that many, and he will come up against better defences than Bournemouth's. Make no mistake about that, and they will target Zlatan, but targeting Zlatan is just going to leave things open up for Martial and Rooney, and let's not forget Marcus Rashford, who we hope will get a role during the season as well. So, I mean, that's another point. How many games is Zlatan going to play? I don't think he's going to start every single match, but yeah, he's good for 15, 20 goals, and he looks great, doesn't he? He's not lost it.
No, and that's the key part of the question. Has he still got something to offer the Premier League? I think he has. Yeah. And I think we're all in agreement here. So a fantastic addition to, in my opinion, the best league in the soccer world. So that's what we think, and that's our recap of Week 1. This is DraftKings, everybody. Get involved. Pick your roster for Week 2. Welcome to the big time.